Welcome to the Gurukul Prep Daily Podcast on 29th August. Update 1. Important Day. National Sports Day, 29th August. National Sports Day originated in India with the birth of one of the country's most renowned athletic giants, Major Dhyan Chand, who became one of the most well-known figures in hockey. Born on 29th August 1905, he began his career with the British Indian Army Regimental Team. His abilities captivated the globe, propelling India to 3 straight Olympic gold medals in 1928, 1932, and 1936. In recognition of his unparalleled contributions to the realm of sports, the Government of India declared his birthday National Sports Day in 2012 to inspire future generations. Update 2. Important Day. International Day Against Nuclear Tests, 29th August. The International Day Against Nuclear Tests is observed yearly on 29th August around the world to raise awareness about the dangers of nuclear weapon test explosions. Nuclear weapons testing began on 16th July 1945 with the Trinity test, in which physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer had the primary role. More than 2,000 tests have been undertaken since then. According to a United Nations report, India's Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru was the first leader to ask for a standstill accord on nuclear testing on 2 April 1954. On 2 December 2009, the UN General Assembly designated 29th August as the International Day Against Nuclear Tests to raise awareness about nuclear explosions' effects and the need for a world free of nuclear weapons. Update 3. Important Day. Telugu Language Day, 29th August. Every year on 29th August, the state of Andhra Pradesh celebrates Telugu Language Day, which also commemorates the birth anniversary of Telugu poet Gidugu Venkat Ramamurthy. Today, the Andhra Pradesh government provides funding and honors to promote the Telugu language. The Department of Culture coordinates the day on behalf of the government. The Telugu language is the most prominent member of the Dravidian language family. At the beginning of the 21st century, more than 75 million people spoke Telugu. Update 4. Appointment. Jai Shah elected as new International Cricket Council Chairman. Jai Shah, the current Secretary of the Board of Cricket for Cricket in India, BCCI, is expected to become the International Cricket Council's youngest head. He will succeed New Zealand's Greg Barclay on 1st December. An ICC statement revealed that Mr. Shah was the only name presented on 27 August 2024, the deadline for each of the 16 ICC Board of Directors to select their preferred candidate. With Mr. Shah being the lone candidate in the fray, he will be elected unopposed and take over from Barclay, who will step down in November. Update 5. Economy. Amazon launches Rufus, a new era in AI-powered shopping assistance. Amazon India has launched its AI-powered shopping assistant, Rufus, in the Indian market. Rufus is now in beta mode and is offered to a limited number of clients, with plans to expand in the coming weeks. The assistant is intended to improve the shopping experience by providing personalized product recommendations, shopping list advice, product category comparisons, and insights based on consumer ratings. The AI assistant first debuted in the United States in February 2024 and was later made widely available to all customers by July. Update 6. Miscellaneous. 5-year-old Tegbir Singh conquers Mount Kilimanjaro. Tegbir Singh, a 5-year-old from Ropar, Punjab, just became the youngest Asian to conquer Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest peak at 5,895 meters, in a recent achievement. The child made history by going on his voyage on 18th August. On 23rd August, he ascended Uhuru Peak, the mountain's highest point. Tegbir walked 8 to 10 kilometers daily despite extreme cold and thin air. The team faced setbacks, including cancelling the initial summit attempt due to harsh weather and a snowstorm. Update 7. Schemes and Committees. Celebrating 10 years of Jan Dhan Yojana. On 28 August, Prime Minister Narendra Modi commemorated Jan Dhan Yojana's 10th anniversary and praised all who helped make it a success. The Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana was launched on 28 August 2014 as a comprehensive national objective to achieve financial inclusion for all Indian households. The plan aims to provide universal access to banking services, ensure every household has at least one basic banking account, and promote financial literacy. Additionally, it facilitates beneficiaries' access to credit, insurance, and pension facilities. Update 8. Science and Technology. Bird flu outbreak reported in Pipili town of Odisha. A human case of avian flu has been identified in Odisha's Puri district. According to State Health Minister Dr. Mukesh Mahaling, the case was discovered at the Mangalpur Community Health Centre, CHC, in Puri district. The health department has increased its monitoring efforts in the afflicted districts, including the Pipili and Satyabadi blocks, where an H5N1 outbreak is closely monitored. The health department has established a primary surveillance zone within a 1 kilometer radius and a secondary surveillance layer extending from 1 kilometer to 10 kilometers around the affected area. Update 9. Science and Technology. India develops indigenous RT-PCR testing kit for Mpox. The Central Drugs Standard Control Organization, CDSCO, has approved Siemens Healthineers IMDX Mpox detection RT-PCR test to diagnose the viral disease. The test returns results in about 40 minutes, much faster than standard procedures requiring 1 to 2 hours. The World Health Organization, WHO, has classified Mpox a public health emergency of international concern due to its prevalence and spread throughout Africa. According to WHO, globally, since 2022, more than 99,000 cases and 208 deaths from 116 countries have been reported due to Mpox. Update 10. State. Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh to develop Shri Krishna Gaman Path. Rajasthan Chief Minister Bhajan Lal Sharma announced that his state and Madhya Pradesh would work together to build the Shri Krishna Gaman Path, promoting cultural and religious sites related to the god. Sharma spoke with reporters in Ujjain, where he had travelled to pray at the famed Lord Mahakaleshwar temple, one of the country's 12 Jyotirlingas. Today, the Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister and I announced that we would make Shri Krishna Gaman Path, the road that Lord Krishna traversed. The move will further strengthen the centuries-old cultural and social relations between Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, Sharma said.